What's going on, guys? Are we live? Guys, I'm figuring this out as we go. Not sure if this is working or not, but we're going to try it anyways. So, I wanted to do a quick live stream and show you this mobile home. I'm planning to do a full walkthrough, hopefully, maybe tomorrow, or this is Saturday, so I don't know if I'll go over there Sunday or not. But this mobile home right here is one that I just purchased last week that I want to tell you guys about, and I'm going to take you guys along on the process of, I already purchased it, but we're going to move it and get it all set back up, and then we're going to resell it. So I just want to tell you a little bit about it and why I actually bought it. I do want to make sure that we are actually live here, and I'm trying to figure out, looks like we're public. I think you guys can chat with me live. However, I'm not sure how I'm going to see that because I'm actually going to be on another screen. So I bought this mobile home a couple days ago. It came up on Facebook Marketplace. They were asking $35,000 for the home, and it looked like a really nice home, but I knew that it was not actually worth $35,000. And I'm going to tell you why I ended up buying it. And I didn't pay the $35,000, so I'll tell you that real quick. So again, $35,000, and I'm like, well, I know that that's way over asking or way over market value, so they probably won't get that. So I'm like, well, I'll meet them anyways. So I reached out and said, hey, I would love to look at the home. I went and met with them. Sure enough, so it was an elderly lady who owned it. She was like 94 years old. She was the only owner of the home, so she lived there, took really good care of it. And some of the first things that I'm looking for in a home is it vinyl sided with a shingle roof? That means it's a newer home, it's more up to date, and it's what people want. You know, it's got vinyl windows. It's just a better quality home. So I met with them, and I'm like, well, here's the thing. I don't want to offend you by offering you a really low price. And they said that they had multiple other people that were reaching out about the home. And I'm like, you know what? If someone's willing to pay $35,000, go for it. I will just wait to see if you can end up selling it for that. So I waited like a week, and I knew that some other investors in the area were actually meeting with them. And she had told me, she's like, yeah, I already got a lowball offer from one of them for like 12 to 15,000. And I'm like, well, shoot, you know, I'd love to get it for that too, but they really, really shot low. So I threw out a price to her, and I was like, if I was going to be buying this home, and this was the first time I met her, I'm like, it'd probably be in the 20s. And so, you know, I'm just like, you know what, see if someone pays 35,000. If not, reach back out to me. Long story short, you know, a couple weeks later, they reach out and said, hey, if you're still interested in the home, we haven't sold it yet. And I'm like, well, I gotta remember what my price was. I think I said my price was going to be, it was going to be around 25,000. And that was the first price that I gave her. And I was like, but I got to talk to the bank first. You know, after talking to the bank, after talking to my dad, he's like, or they're both like, you know what, that's a little bit too much for this home. It's a 2005. And so I went to him and said, I'm going to be at 19,000. So she ended up accepting the 19,000. I was like, wow. I wonder what the other people were offering. So after, excuse me, after meeting with her again, I found out the home was not actually an 80 footer. So, you know, that just was disappointing a little bit and actually brought the value down a little bit. So I actually picked the home up for 17,500 because I told her, hey, look, you know, I offered you 19,000, you accepted it. However, I wasn't aware that this was not an 80-foot home, which is what I was really trying to buy to fill a specific lot. So I did get her down to 17,500. And I'm waiting to see what my mover. So I should have told you guys this. This home sits in a park that I don't own, and so I'm waiting to see what my mover is going to charge me. But I'm going to guess it's about $3,500 for the moving, and I'm going to guess we're going to drop another 1,800 in skirting and install, plus you know, hooking up the plumbing and the electrical, probably another 1,000. I would say at least 1,000. So we're talking, we're going to be like 6,300 in moving and setting it up, plus the 17,500. So we're going to be all in this home about 23,800. I'm going to say 23 to 25,000. And here's the thing. I will likely lose money on this home because, you know, I'm going to move it to my park, set it up, and I'm just going to try to resell it. Me finding someone to pay that 25,000 that I'm going to have all wrapped up in it is probably pretty low, and I'm okay with that because it's increasing my park value by 25 to 30, $30 plus thousand dollars. And the reason why is because the second that I move that home into my park and start collecting lot rent, which is around $200 a month. So if you take that 200 and you let's just go ahead and do this. So it's 200 times 12 months out of the year is 2,400. So you're bringing in $2,400 of lot rent every year. Now you're going to divide that by the cap rate in your area, which in my area it's about an 8 cap. So that's increasing my park value by about $30,000. So even if I, buy the home and I'm all in it for like 25 grand and I only sell it for 20 grand, I'm okay with that because I'm still increasing my park value by, almost 30,000. So, my philosophy with buying mobile home parks is I just want to own the dirt. I don't want to actually own the home. And so let's just flip through. I'll show you a little bit of this home. So it's really well maintained. Carpet in the living room. This is one of the bedrooms, pretty small. Carpet in there too. Here's one of the bathrooms. So it's 2 full bath. It's a 3-bed, 2 full bath. Everything's in like pretty much perfect condition. There's the kitchen. Nice cabinets, everything. Nothing's really damaged. This is really just a move-in ready home. They actually left the washer and dryer, I believe. I'll have to check on that, but that's great if they did. That's a selling point there. This would be the master bedroom, which is huge, way bigger than my bedroom. I'm gonna real quick flip over here and see. Am I live? It says I'm live. I don't know why it's giving me this warning here, guys. Whatever. Anywho, so that's the master. And then this is something else you want to look at when you're buying a home, a mobile home, even if you're, in a park. Anyways, you want to look at the panel and you want to see, so this is the main service. This right here tells me that it's a 100 amp service. So now when I'm buying that home and moving it to my park, I need to go over to my park and check and make sure that my lot is set up for a 100 meter or 100 amp home. Otherwise, I'll have to upgrade the service, which I have done before. It's a little expensive. So if you can, check this and find a lot in your park that's already upgraded to the 100 meter or 100 amp, then that's great. There's the other bathroom. And this is the master. I always get a kick out of this. They put carpet in a lot of these mobile homes, even in the bathroom. Like, oh, who does that? It's so gross. So that will likely get torn out and replaced. And then there is a walk-in closet. Very big. Actually, my closet's like the size of this. It's way smaller. There's the furnace. And this is this is something that's, I forget what it's called. There's a term for it, but it's like an information sheet that's supposed to be like taped or attached on the inside of the home somewhere. So you always want to make sure the home has this, and you want to make sure they have a title. The title should match the serial number. Yeah, right here. It should match. So make sure you have that. And they'll need this information when they move the home. And this gives some ideas on like where you're supposed to put the home, what part of the country, like how it was insulated. Is it made to withstand hurricanes and things like that? So make sure you check that out. This is the AC unit on the outside. It's in pretty good shape. I bet you, we're gonna be able to, cut, properly save the Freon, hopefully, in the lines, and then reattach it at the park that we're moving it to. And so this is a really great home. The deck, I think I got a close up here. The deck, there it is. The deck is, a little bit rough, but with lumber prices today, we're probably going to power wash this and just repaint the whole thing and make it all look nice and hopefully reuse it. So maybe some of those treads will get replaced. We'll see. So yeah, guys, I'm going to make some more videos on this. I'll probably do a video where I walk through with you guys and show you the home in person. And then, I'll hopefully record the whole process of taking the skirting down, unhooking the plumbing, the electrical and all that. And we'll get the thing moved and go from there. So hopefully take you along for the journey. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully this live stream actually worked. So anyways, we'll see you guys later.